Hello, welcome to Street Outlaws Update channel. Today we discuss about Larry Larson's ProCharger and NPK Washington. Disaster with Larry Larson's ProCharger. The most noteworthy development from yesterday's race was Larry Larson's catastrophic ProCharger explosion. If you've been following NPK for any length of time, you are aware of the propensity of ProChargers to blow up when overworked. Even if they provide an incredible product, they clearly caution against oversimplifying things. Regretfully, it appears that in the midst of competitiveness, this rule is broken far too frequently. Although it's impossible to tell for sure if Larry exaggerated, the result speaks for itself. His almost new car's front end was torn apart by the enormous explosion. It is horrible to watch such a magnificent equipment get destroyed in that way. However, in no-prep racing, that's the nature of the game. Things may quickly go from perfect to disastrous in the blink of an eye. Additional mechanical chaos. Not everyone in Washington was having difficulties, including Larry. Before the first round had begun, JP Gentile broke his crankshaft, adding to his difficult day. That's a difficult break, particularly considering how competitive NPK is. Even though the lucky chip draw allowed him to rejoin the race, Jim Howe too experienced engine problems. He suffered 4 damaged pistons and lost a rocker arm after pedaling in his race. Let's talk about an unpleasant workday. To make it to the first round today, Jim's team was, however, hard at work attempting to put the engine back together in true racer manner. Nate Saylor found himself in a similar situation, also rebuilding his engine overnight to stay in the fight. These racers' dedication to getting their cars back on the track, no matter the obstacles, is nothing short of incredible. A close call for Murder Nova. Positively speaking, we saw some amazing driving yesterday, especially from Sean Ellington, aka Murder Nova. Sean nearly lost control of his vehicle and pointed directly at Daddy Dave's vehicle. If there's one thing Sean is good at, though, it's maneuvering an automobile under duress. He made a spectacular save that prevented a potentially dangerous accident between Dave's and his automobiles. The lucky chip debate. Let's now discuss the lucky chip. It's the talk of the town, whether you like it or not. After losing yesterday, Daddy Dave, Alex Laughlin and Jim Howe all drew the lucky chip to get back into the race. Some racers see it as a second opportunity, but others believe that once you're out, you should stay out. Particularly since JP Gentile once used the lucky chip to come back in and win the entire event, this subject has generated a lot of discussion. It's worth noting that in the No Prep Kings Elite class, where they run a 16-car field, the lucky chip rule won't apply. So, if you're not a fan of the chip, you'll want to keep an eye on those elite races. Gazing forward, the excitement is growing as we prepare for another round of racing this afternoon. Who knows what will happen next when so many racers push their cars to the absolute limit and beyond. We will undoubtedly be keeping a close eye on everything and keeping you informed at all times.